We have a warning about a relatively new scam that's draining bank accounts of thousands upon thousands of dollars.
It is powered by AI, but in a way we haven't seen until now. Nydia Han joins us in the studio to explain how the scammers are pulling this one off. Nydia.
Yeah, this is crazy, you guys, but it is our new reality. You might remember this movie, The Truman Show. Jim Carrey plays Truman Burbank, a guy who doesn't realize he's living his entire life on a big soundstage for a reality TV show. Well, this newest scam is called the Truman Show Scam because criminals create an entirely fake AI world and have unsuspecting consumers step right into it. It begins with a message inviting you to join an investment group that promises great returns.
That then takes them into a group chat on Telegram or WhatsApp. And this is where the Truman Show reference comes in. The entire environment or group chat that they come into is completely AI generated. There's no real people in it.
The moderator of the group, as well as all of the participants, are AI agents. The Truman Show scam involves various investments, stock trading, and cryptocurrency. And beware, the criminals mimic big financial giants to make it seem like they back the program. They also create bogus apps where you can supposedly access the investment application.
On the Google Play Store and the Apple Play Store, you can download this application, but the application itself isn't malicious. It's actually what we call a wireframe that points to a website which is malicious and can be changed and from time to time.
When you put your info into the app, you're actually giving criminals everything they need to drain your accounts of all of your money. It is so sophisticated. They immerse you into this whole world, so you have no idea that you're just a pawn in the...
Astonishing.
Yeah.
It really
Crazy.
is. And there's also the scammers' greatest hits, the stuff they always use, and they're using AI to make those.
Don't play with the money. They don't sleep, boy. They don't sleep at all, man. These hackers out here, boy, they gonna get it which way.
So this one is all AI, all AI. You know what I'm saying? So one thing I would say is don't click on links. Don't click on links. That's the first thing people do is they see something and they press links. Once you press a link, you give passwords. I already seen stuff like that where people a link show up on their phone and people just randomly click it.
Yeah.
Once you click it, it gives up all your passwords on your phone.
I told my, especially when you don't know where they're coming from. No, if you know the person that sent it to you, sometimes you got to double check that too, because they clone your information and come in. I'm branded. No,
they use QR. They use links to QR codes as well.
The QR codes too.
Yeah. And
since we're saying that, make sure y'all scan our QR code, and if you want to join the chat.
That sounds real fishy.
Well, listen, man, hey, let us know what scam y'all been seeing down in the chat, because there's so many other scams out right now. You know, I always get thrown in these chats on WhatsApp too. Some of these
the business chats.
Yeah, they just pop up out of nowhere. And it's like,
but that's probably exactly what it is. Those same scams.
Yeah, 200 people in there. They throw a bunch of people's names in there, and I usually exit out.
Yep, I leave them junks and report it immediately.
I'm on TikTok, so when I click on somebody that's giving advice about cryptocurrencies, because I do that a little bit, and immediately when they hit you back, you started following somebody that's giving advice, and then they hit you back with a different account, and say, hey, how you doing? Do you invest? Man, automatically, my kids put me onto that. I'd be like, oh, Dad, those are bots. I'm like, what's a bot? It's like, all right. So, yeah, I got a little knowledge about it through the kids.
Yeah, it's automated. All of it is automated.
Yeah. They automatically hit you like that. It's like you like something, and then 5 different profiles of the same person come and hit you in the inbox. And I'm like, wow, this is crazy.
Yeah. We did a show back like close to a year, but we was breaking down scammers and how scammers do stuff. This one was
we did that one.
It was an international one where the Jamaicans and how they were doing it, and old ladies were she gave up her life savings, and she really thought the dude was in love with her. They call it the romance scam or something like that.
They got a lawyer for it now.
Well, it's a scam, but when you really think about it, it's like they get manipulated.
Yeah.
On another level, because basically they're just asking for money, and they keep giving them money. It's not like they're pressuring them, but
No,
they target.
it's an exchange, so it's
Yeah,
actually prostitution.
they target older people and
Lonely single people.
it's so many different scams they have now, man. They coming up with different light bill. I almost got hit with they called me one time. They almost got me one time with that.
IRS.
Yeah, IRS is the big one.
Yeah.
And people, IRS will never call you.
No, they always do mail.
Yep.
I got one today from the Philippines. It was for the DMV.
I got one of those today too. And it said Connecticut DMV, and it came up with a Philippine number or something like that.
So what you do for those, right? Once you if you get like a malicious text or something like that, take a screenshot and post it in ChatGPT, and it's going to tell you if it's real or fake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So once you put it in there, it's going to say the DMV never tells you. DMV would never text you something like that.
Everybody
You're going to look at the email and the phone number, and it's like, well, it's coming from the Philippines. That don't make sense. What does the Philippines got to do with? So if you take a screenshot of it, put it in AI is going to come back with feedback. I'm like, no, that it's a scam.
Hey, you remember when you used to get the one with the tolls?
Yep.
Oh, those two.
When I went to Tobago, they were getting those too.
Okay.
Because it's like, yo, what is the tolls? They don't know what they don't got tolls down there. They get hit with some of the same messages.
You know what I do? Every scam call, I block every number. So I can go about a week or two without any phone calls, and then some new ones will call. I block those too.
Yeah. The new iPhones kind of block most of them though.
Oh yeah.
It tells you. Yeah, it kind of tells you right off the bat. It's like, all right, this coming in spam.
My job been like that, man.
I've got some calls that weren't spam that said spam.
Yeah, mine does spam or be like, yo, this is a suspicious call. Like, yo, tell me. And then you go through that I like. If somebody calls, they'll hang up and they'll ask me, hey, was this spam? Do you know this person? They'll literally ask me. Now I don't know that person.
What about unknown calls? I picked those up because I don't know if somebody's in trouble or
I get you. Yeah.
Sometimes I don't say nothing on there.
You don't say nothing?
I wait till I hear somebody. If somebody say something, then all right, cool. We go from there. But even then, it's still like I don't say anything that they might be able to take my voice and use it. So I'll be like,
I have a voice that I pick up the phone. My kids always laugh at me. I pick up, I'll be like, well, wow. They be like, God. Every call I pick up like that. But if it's unknown and whoever's on the other end, if they know who I am, they know that's me.
Okay. Yeah.
A lot of times you have these robocalls where they don't say anything. They just
wait for them to hang up.
Yeah, they're recording your voice.
To do what with it?
They can scam. They can scam your family with that.
Get your stuff, man.
Back to your bank account. They could go call in and use your voice to activate your thing. So like when I was doing FOIA and Fidelity and stuff like that, the first thing they ask you is, hey, we want to verify your voice. So like the next time you call, based on your voice, they don't no longer have to, because you got to remember the old way of verifying your account is by pins and verbal confirmation. But now if they could get your voice, they know who you are. From the time you start talking, they know who you are. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know they do that.
Yeah. So they've been doing that for the last 2 years. So that's how the banks know when you call in, they know who you were. They just didn't make it public.
They're not just identifying your social security number and all that.
Exactly.
As well.
They identify it from your voice. So like now you notice they don't ask you for your social and stuff like that. Once you call in like the bank and stuff, they're doing it based on your voice.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so they're doing it based on
that's
your
more
voice.
reason for you to answer the phone the way you do.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I always answer that way. Every unknown or if I feel like it's a number that I've seen before and it says scam likely, I'll pick it up that way.
Unless I know who it is, I'm not even answering.
Yeah. Lately, I've just been sending everybody's voicemail because I ain't got time for it.
Yeah.
Too much robocall.
I send it to voicemail and I block it. If they don't leave a message, they ain't want to talk to me.
Yeah, I kind of like the new features that the phones have now. Like once you you hang it up, the call go to voicemail, and it start giving you the transcript of what the person is saying.
Yeah.
And, so while you're looking at the transcript and you're reading it, you could hit talk and connect back to the call.
Right back.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like that feature. I definitely like that feature. Even the one where like you could put people on hold. So like one of the things they were saying when you call, like people was getting arrested. You know, like when you call a business place and they put you on hold, people would be talking and they would be like saying like, you know, talking dirty, giving out. A lot of people got caught in like robberies and scams and stuff like that because they always think the people on the other end can't hear them.
Yeah.
And they'd be divulging information and stuff like that, or like what they're doing, and they got caught.
You know where I learned that, yo? It was a TV show years ago. Okay. And it was like the 911 operator was on hold, and it was one of those operators on one of the call-ins. And while they were on hold, they were still hearing everything going on, and they were able to report this crime that went on.
Yeah.
But yeah, that junk's technology, man. We're gonna see a lot of it. And you know what? In the next 10 years, man, it's gonna get even crazier.
It is. AI is learning us right now. So
yeah,
as long as they're learning us, there's no telling what
the
they
thing
can
is, I think it's gonna be the way they use AI.
Mm-hmm.
Because in every field have a different version of an AI that is gonna help whatever that's, you know, because like when I do photography, there's a program, right? And I downloaded 3,000 photos of my edited photos into it. So now I don't have to edit anymore. I just do a shoot and I put it in there, and in
does all
2
that
minutes,
work for you.
it's boom, it pops out. Hey, do you want it? I'll go through and double check it. You know, if you get in the music industry, they got a different AI. They got, you know, so
yeah.
I'm finding myself using it more and more every day. The Gemini on the iPhone.
Yeah, that junk is pretty good.
It's pretty good.
And you know what's crazy? Like we in a time now where we have so much information in our hands.
Bro. Yeah.
But yet these kids dumb as hell.
They don't have the experience. They got the information, not the experience.
Yo, I remember when you had to get the new edition of Encyclopedia Britannicas to, you know, because you wanted to be up to date,
on point. Yeah.
To now where they have it at the touch of their fingertips and they don't even use it.
No. I think books are going to be obsolete in a few.
I mean, they all got tablets now anyway. I mean, and all the tablets could get whatever book they want on it.
Yeah, everything's on the tablet. Everything.
Nah, that's one thing. A lot of people. So as someone, they're not going anywhere.
No, I know books ain't going. I'm just saying, but the way you use them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Especially like in school. Like, how many books do these kids have now? You know,
they don't come home with any
because a lot of the stuff is on the computer.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Even like looking through the pandemics when they were home, they get homeschooled a lot. They didn't go to school.
No, there was no books involved either.
No,
no books. No.
But it's not just school. Look at church too. People out here opening up their tablets to the book of the, you know what I'm saying?
My mom been having a Bible on her tablet for years now. And I remember going to church with her one time, and I'm like, "Where the book at?" She pulls her tablet out. I was like, ew.
Yeah, it's faster. Yeah.
Ew. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm guilty of using my phone in church where I pull the Bible up and everything because
technology, man, it's right there.
But it's accepted now. I remember originally people pull out a tablet and they're just like, "Yo, what you doing?" But now, that's the wave. You know, all this sounds like Terminator waiting to happen, man. I'm telling you, AI, Skynet. We got to be careful.
So I was going to pull up the next clip. With the I don't have it. I'm not going to run it, but I was going to pull up the clip where they were talking about like the U.S. and the new technology, the unseen technology that's being used. That junk is crazy. People ain't even see them junks. I'm like, yo.
And you know what? To tell you the truth about this war, I don't think they're ever going to really have like a hand-to-hand combat war anymore. I don't think that's going to ever. And
that's what it is. It's not. The days the ground troops are done.
Yeah, I think that's, you know, the only people that they do send in is like the CIA and stuff like that for intel.
I think it's gonna be some form of gun control.
For crowd control, but
I don't know if it's for crowd control.
Well, I
just think because I'm assuming we're gonna be running Iran too, right?
That's not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Come on, man.
No, I don't think so.
I think that's the mission.
There's some type of deal that's going to be made that benefits, I want to say Trump himself or whatever, but it's us, regardless if you like Trump or not.
Right.
That benefits us as a country. And yeah, it's not just going to be, I don't think we're going to run the country, but if we run the country, somebody's in power that's linked to us.
Nah.
Some way,
it's
somehow.
It's going to be like a Venezuela situation.
Yeah, like that.
But I think it's going to be, because here's the thing. It's got to be a total regime change.